Ed.
Roger.
Alright, Bravo, pick your 7.
I'll take John D, Richie, Raptor, Deadwalker, Good Boy, Metellus. Metellus, no, thank you, that's 6. And I'll also take Burn. That's my 7.
Alright, Outcast, get Charlie's sword. I'm gonna start giving that pass.
Well,
There's the pass, start jumping in. Let me verify that's the pass. Yep, okay.
It's probably not a bad
There's the
keep on.
pass, start jumping
Thanks,
in.
dude.
Do LMG.
It don't matter.
There's
just
the
pick
pass,
one.
start jumping in.
Metis.
I can
There's the
take
pass,
auto
start
rifle.
jumping in.
Cheers, mate.
This will be interesting. Who wants to take team lead?
There's the pass, start jumping in.
Thank you, Liru.
it's gonna be someone who isn't used to squad leading.
Pyrotech Kitten, you are Delta squad lead. Take everyone and go to
I need
Delta.
to sort my
Dang it, you
findings.
beat me to it.
Alright.
Rest of you down to Delta. Outcast, I'm gonna poke you the pass.
Oh, you're gonna make me go and transfer it to everybody?
Nope, I already gave it to everyone except Delta. So if they don't jump down, then we just
Okay.
pull a rando. There we go. Alright, get on.
Oh, you're gonna do it to Delta. Okay, never mind.
There's the pass. Yeah, I said I would. Get in the server. Rah!
Alright.
So, reminder, you guys have, sorry to cut you off. You got 5 people in standby, so if anyone leaves, make sure your squad leaders know they can pull people, so.
Okay, I'm gonna look at idle time
Alright,
to pick.
I'll be in T4.
I said I'll. Oh, well, fine. Okay, bye.
3. Alrighty. I'm on 50. What's up, guys? Wee Woo here. Today we have a bit of a charity stream going. This op is dedicated to all of the volunteer firefighters in Australia today.
Very.
For those of you who don't know, there is a... Huh?
Want to check if the medical works?
No, we tested it last week and they have the exact same settings. We're good this week. Alright. We are dedicating today's stream to all the volunteer firefighters in Australia fighting the really wild bushfires that have been some of the worst ever the past year. So every donation we get today will be going into a fund to send to them specifically. Also, every player death, I will give $5 from my own accounts. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Mox, you're right. Let me switch the Deagle command. I completely forgot that was a thing. I haven't done a donation goal in so long because I haven't had to make a fund for anything. I mean, does it even still exist? Yes, it does. Okay, so let me... That, all donations today will be going to the million firefighters. Let's see. And for every player death, I will be donating $5 personally. Okay. So this was a bit last second, I will admit, because this only came to me a few days ago, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? It's for a good cause, and we've always done some pretty hefty charity work with the stream in the background anyway. The last biggest one where we gave a few $1,000 to hurricane relief for Puerto Rico, that was about, I think, a year ago. So this will be our good 2019
Send in
charity.
Goat Team 6.
So, we also have a few custom helicopters.
18 missile specialist.
This should be interesting.
Yeah,
Patriot, thanks for the 13-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. I thought about giving him a Kajman today, but then I took it away because I don't want air to be too OP. And
I'm gonna say this just to cover my own back. I do have the multi-twitch up minimized.
Yep, I've got it up on mine too. So when your guys are ready to go, I gave you additional APCs, 2 additional helicopters today. One is behind me to the right instead of at the depot on the left. Same rules though. You got the drone depot. You can give that role to anyone you want.
Checking in on 50.
And I gave you 3 6-man off-roads to utilize should you choose.
Okay.
Good check, Bravo.
By the way,
Charlie,
at some
5-0
point in
check.
time, I'm gonna want to try something.
Livonians don't get Kajmans. I might give them one.
They're not. I'm ground commander, not for it.
Good
so
check,
I won't,
Charlie.
But like, since we're fighting a superior force,
Yeah.
it'd be awesome if we could set up a Titan cruise in off-roads.
Okay, I mean,
The reason why I'm thinking this is they'd stop, they'd set up, they'd fire, and they'd run.
okay.
I'd want more pickups for that, but
Well, have fun.
yeah, I know.
All right.
Okay.
Send in goat team.
FK, thanks for the 27-month resub, my man.
Merry
I hope
Christmas,
you keep
Liru.
enjoying the ops.
Stream and player base.
Merry Christmas to you too, my man. Hope you keep enjoying everything. I hope you get a kick out of this.
50.
Now, there are going to be some people from the Australian Task Force, which is a milsim group that actually has, or excuse me, Task Force Aussie Corp, that come into stream,
Good check.
the stream, excuse me, and they'll talk more about the charity. So we're just waiting for them to show up. I'm going to mod one of them so they can post some links too. And, yeah,
0.8, but
we'll wait and see how they
I'm
got.
gonna apologize to you. I know you probably
Yeah,
wanted to
Pivot,
take
I
a
agree.
because
The,
you're constantly taking JTAC,
They've got a nice
but
6.5 with
JTAC
under-barrel
is
shotguns for majority of them. It's a really cool, futuristic-looking rifle.
I wanted to actually do like squad lead slash JT.
So they're taking those 2 Moras out.
I mean, if you need
I'm
to
curious to
focus
see,
on-
are they actually going to divide into 3 crews of 2, or are they going to keep the 2 crews of 3? We'll see how they go. So, High is on 50, AO is completely prepped and ready to go. Let me know when you want your brief. So, for today,
once I get all the leads
switched
over
my
here.
picture.
Check.
I've got,
Outcast,
I literally
55,
switched the
BF5,
positions of
2
those
my
2
guys are
pictures.
just quickly grabbing the extra mod. They only had 8 for some fucking reason.
Copy, as long as they're quick about it.
And then I've got, this baby,
Hey, from.
that baby,
Outcast, he had a bit of an issue with
and this baby. There's a little bit of an underbelly there. I'm not sure if it's Twitch appropriate, so might not get a direct shot of it.
Check again.
You've got 2 warriors call sign.
I'm good, Gizmo. How are you doing? I can't believe we had over 100 people watching the training last night. That was
Good
crazy.
My guys are in 1-1 and the other crew.
Whoever has Deadwalker on their squad, tell them they have the wrong version of C-Tab. Patriot giving $5 for the cause. Nice.
Those leads who are ready, I'm going to give you guys a quick
Send in
overview of
goat
what we're
team
facing,
6.
based off of what we saw last week.
Patriot,
Waking
thank
at
you.
9 p.m.
That's
Christmas,
worth a death.
what have you done
If you
to
come
me?
over
He'll,
here, though,
he'll go for a good
because
cop,
I'd
so
also
thank
like
you.
to get the debrief immediately
Send
after,
in goat
for the
team
brief after.
6.
Knock and Box, thank you for the subs. Knock saying waking up at 9 p.m. Christmas, what have you done to me? I feel that. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a kick out of this.
Abraham.
Cack, one of them coming in with a no weapon sway mod. That's funny.
I am lagging like a motherfucker already.
Pyro.
The only one.
Also leads.
I don't know how we're getting 40 frames in base.
Good check.
Dude, my computer's gone full potato
Meet
lately.
me at
I
the
don't know what the
choppers.
fuck's wrong with it.
Big oof.
At the same time.
Squad leads, if you're on net, reminder, if you need fill-ins, we still have a few people upstairs. I'm checking. We still have 5 in break. 5 in standby. Some of them really good. So, yeah, you need to take them, take them.
Hey, Liru, quick
Yeah, we're
question.
waiting for some people to sort their
Yeah, what
mods
up?
and whatever, and once everything's taken care of.
I just spoke to Dead. He's saying he just did the import from the mod set. I told him to redo it again, but he said he's literally just done it, and that was the C-tab that was given him. Any idea?
He might have accidentally put one of the files in his Arma add-ons folder, but otherwise...
Yeah.
Probably had a mod corruption error. It's one of those 2 things. I don't know why, but recently I've been finding more of you guys have been putting mod files from mod PBO files in your Arma add-ons folder instead of just their own separate folders. So that's been funny.
Well, if he doesn't get in 5 minutes, swap him for someone else.
Yep.
Abraham, Tell him to do this. Tell him to delete the mod and then reinstall the mod into itself. So like copy the link to the mod and whatever, then delete it. And
So
then
shout out to a
reinstall
man
it.
named
That should
JFax.
fix
Actually,
this.
he's in stream right now. He's the guy that reskinned some of these helicopters
Yeah,
for me.
5 minutes and then
Just for the hell
we
of
gotta
it.
pick someone different. For those of you who are here, some of you already know the force composition we faced last week. We are facing a superior force. We know they have Verdelis, and they're very close to our front line.
Sure, as normal. I
So,
will be
just a heads up, as soon as we cross that red circle, we're going to be having line of sight with them. So, unless someone has a better suggestion, I would actually suggest we insert from a different spot than what we did last week.
I was gonna take my squad around to the west and knock out the AA site from its north.
The AA site is currently the one that's the most exposed. If we were to wrap around off to the west and then try to come in from the north, we would not be exposing ourselves immediately out of base. The other thing is
Check the add-ons folder in CBA had some problem and turned out there were 2 versions in the add-ons folder.
We can set up hit and runs to minimize the forces they have in different areas, and then we can set up ambush positions. So when they do try to reinforce those positions,
no, Mox, they don't have access to
kind of
mortars.
like what we did last week when they tried to take us out. We'll have to find out what
But
routes
the
they're using
NATO
most.
doesn't have a mortar
My
either.
theory is they're going to be
All
using
my
the
artillery is for
MSR
show.
and the ASRs that we had pointed
So
out
Cass
last
is
week,
already
and I'm
making a
going
plan
to go
here.
ahead and mark them real quick.
Give a quick suggestion.
Show the holo underbelly, you coward. I'll wait for it to get in
what's
the
your
air.
suggestion?
We can take one squad in a bird, drop them off to
True,
the
Mox, true.
north.
Just a reminder, we
east.
haven't even gotten the brief yet, so.
We drop them off on the northeast hill that was overlooking all objectives, and they can just set up some standing.
I know there's 2 versions of C-Tab, so I think he's getting kicked for
Keep
the
in
other one.
mind that they do have anti-air that can engage us.
I mean,
Do you guys want the brief before you make a plan? Or do you want to just guess?
I'm just putting out stuff in general, but yeah, go ahead with the brief now, since it seems like everybody's here.
Alright, here's the deal. If you open your maps or look on the image on my right, you'll see that there are 2 infantry markers, an AA marker, and 2 installation markers. Your objective is as follows. Your main objective is to capture the 2 installation markers. The northern one has 3 MLRS trucks that you are going to capture and bring back here. The second one, the southern base, is a little heli depot, and you are basically going to be sweeping and clearing that area. Secondary objectives are as follows. The southern position is marked by an infantry marker. It is a FARP. It has rearm and refuel capabilities for aircraft. However, you could capture it, keep those vehicles alive, and use them for yourself. The northern position is a NATO ammo depot for their infantrymen, so taking that out will prevent them from resupplying. Out of character, it's kind of just a position, because you guys, last week you used it for resupply. NATO won't really do that for the sake of this game, but pretend it's a valid objective. And then the third outlier anti-aircraft position, back in character, is the AA position. So, you're probably not going to be able to get any helicopters in the air till that's taken out because it's too, what are these? They're called something else, but it's basically Reyes sites. So,
They're the big ones.
Yeah, they're the big boys that can shoot across the map. So, other changes I made with NATO, number 1, starting with their QRF, and in the future all their vehicles will be green-skinned. Number 2, all of their guns got green-skinned, and I changed their Titan gunners to Maz Mark 1 gunners. So, yeah, they adapted because of what we had last week. But you have 90 minutes to take the objective because you held for 90 minutes last week. Timer starts as soon as the first person leaves base. However, in 29 minutes, the timer will start anyway because I have to keep this done before 6 o'clock to allow room for the 6:30 op. Any questions?
The 6:30 op got pushed back to 8:30, by the way.
Okay, still, I have a life.
Just informing you.
Thank you.
I don't. Can Bravo get one of the extra guys from up top? Both the guys can't get in.
Yep, go ahead.
Delta needs one as well.
That's why we have extra.
Hop up there and grab him yourself.
Grab Moxie.
Yeah, I'll get him.
Grab Moxie.
Grab the T0s
Yeah,
and then
2-0.
first.
Get the 2-0, yep.
T0s and
Alright.
2-1s first. Anyway, Outcast, I was gonna bring my team in and hit the AA side from the west. If my game doesn't lag the fuck out, but it seems like my game is shitting itself, so.
So, here's what my initial thought was have armor the first time, load up in a pickup, and have it hit with the Titan at range. And then quickly pack up, come back to base, and grab the warriors.
So, other reminders, guys. You have 5 helicopters. I gave you 2 additional warriors for a total of 6. Moved your cargo vans back, but they're still there. Gave you more transport cargo vans. Gave you 3 off-roads. Added some Titan AT to your static pool. And you still have the drone depot to the east that has your RCWSs, your unarmed mules, and auto turrets. So, bring what you want. But the enemy have the equivalent, so hint hint.
Liru, I'm getting messages from other people saying that something is bottlenecking them from loading in. Temps have an issue loading in, apparently something on the lines of people bottlenecking.
Anyways, so who drew the black line?
Me.
Okay, what's your thought process on the black line?
Just a safe way to get to.
I mean, if we're full, we're full. 1, 2, 3.
That not
Nothing
uses
is-
air assets.
Nothing is safe right now.
Right, so bear in mind, if you get to that OW point, coming from my perspective, you are literally
We're at
exposing yourself
42.
to the entirety of this entire fucking fob. Everything will be able to see you and deck you.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
That's
mules
why-
from Gra
that's why
too,
we
right? I
just
love
used
them.
The west originally, because if we go in from the west, we can have the border of the area off to our flank, as opposed to having this big, massive open space over here where they can come in and flank you. And we can easily hit them
Fortitude's
at
the answer to
range.
everything, yeah, right?
My logic was gonna come in through here, take a truck or whatever, dump it in the forest. We could use it as a rearm if we need.
Don't see
Knock
whatever
out
mark
the
you're
AA
making.
Site.
It's
It's
in green,
inside
just
chat
the
is in
northwest.
Okay.
Green. Here, I'll move it to that.
I see.
And then from there, we'd not go that way. Fuck. You go up and around. Oh my god, I can't even draw a fucking line. I'm lagging so bad.
Here's an idea. Why not
That's
with the purple line?
purely
Why don't you just
iceberg.
pierce one of the flanks at that fob, and then you literally roll up the flank. Because if you're coming in from the west, you're attacking the entire objective broadside. If you're coming from the east,
Nah,
you're attacking the entire
I
objective
wasn't gonna
broadside.
attack straight that way. We were gonna come in
The
and
whole
around.
point here is a hit and run on that AA piece, because we can't get air
Yeah.
up until that thing's destroyed.
I
I mean,
was
the
gonna take
first,
my
the
squad
the
in.
whole first tactic is a hit and run. Like we're not
My
gonna
s-
stay in an engagement for
I'm-
very long.
Plus, my squad's mostly familiar with the area down there near those 2 northern objectives, because that's where we held last time. So we know which ways they came in and
Nah,
out.
JF,
We'll be able
we'll
to
wait till
see-
next week to
we'll
give
be
him
able to
the
get in,
super cashman.
hit the
Yep.
AA site, and go up and around. Hit that, and then we just straight up pull back from the cache from there. We wouldn't
Now we
keep
wait.
pushing, we would pull back.
Okay, so here's what I want to happen.
That player bottlenecking thing was because
want-
there's people. They just invited
them
too many
probably
people on the
together
server
on
at
this.
once. So now people can't
want
get
them
in
to
because
take
there's other people in those
a,
slots. So it's like you gotta
Pick
kind of
crew
figure that
team
out.
Who's gonna take a pickup truck that's gonna carry Titans to assist? As soon as you guys make contact, limit the amount of time you guys are in engagement for. Like you guys need to break away as
I'm gonna
fast as
be
possible.
honest, having the extra firepower of the armor would be a lot more beneficial than some Titans.
Okay, and take the warrior with you. And the rest of us, anybody got any good ideas? Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to set up a foothold for them to come back to.
Unless, do they have man-portable Titans, or do we just have the statics?
I think they have man portable.
Yeah, exactly,
Why don't
Mox.
we just
Like,
push up that first part?
if the squads are full, I don't know why they're inviting
Hold
people.
Delta.
You
Let
know?
Iceberg hit the AA. We hold at that first part. Wait for Iceberg to smash the AA. Once the AA is down, he
I
can
mean,
pull out and swing
My
back round to
squad's
us and
gonna
we can
need
push in.
support, it's not something we can do on our own.
Take one squad for Iceberg support and the other squad, 2 squads, push the forward.
Yeah.
Not one thick too.
One Vic on each flank.
I'm so tired.
Spurt, do you need 2 Vics or 1 Vic to take out the AA place?
I don't know. Having one is better than none, so. Although the armor will be exposed.
Sergeant Fluffers
it's
is
gonna
in
be
his
moving
previous
fucking
position.
quick, so they're gonna have to stick to us or get dabbed on.
Over
send
here.
them
So
extra
he's
stairs.
still here with those
At their positions a lot better than we did.
Mark 14s.
Take Az with you. Take Az's crew with you.
I'm gonna go brief my dudes.
The AA though.
Then we will take the rest of the guys around the purple line, and we're gonna attack the fob. We're gonna literally just basically try to steamroll and
right, Mox.
Buildings are. You're free to demo buildings. You're free to do whatever you need to do. Basically, we're gonna just go and try to put out a massive amount of firepower downrange. Early Delta, you guys are both taking vans to start with, and we are gonna be backed up by a warrior. Fabit, when reinserts need to happen and whatever, if the air AA pieces haven't been taken out yet, you will be taking our pickup back to base to pick up reinserts. Otherwise, we are going to be currently taking the pickup in.
Jeez, Mark.
JTAC, at some point in time when you need to split off, you can split off, but for now I want you staying with the rest of the group, and then Ems, you're obviously staying with me.
Yep. What Vics have we got for squad, sorry?
Staying with you.
Alpha, Bravo. Just a reminder, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta, you guys are all taking vans with you.
You can also load a squad in Amora.
Alright. God damn it.
Unless we want to load a squad into Amora.
There's 8 seats.
I might do an op at 8:30 on the ground. I'm debating it though, because
Bravo, you need to be going and coordinating.
I might just go play some Antistasi instead. I will at least stream some Old Man tonight.
Out of the question. We need them for
And we'll
resupplies, so we're
continue
gonna
that
just
playthrough
constantly
because I took a few
coordinate.
days of not doing that so I could just chill.
I'm talking to my squad in front of
So we'll at least have one more stream, but this is my only Zeus op for today.
Hey, Fam, we're coming with you, so I'll brief my squad. Where should we meet you?
Yeah, I bet you would, Mox. I bet you would.
Delta, meet you at the band.
Mox, we actually we put someone through basic today that said they knew you because they were in the official Antistasi community. He even had the patch on his shoulder. So I brought you up, and he apparently knows you well. His name was like Nox or something. Gnomes, I forgot his name. Nomus, that's it. So bad with names.
Just a reminder, we are not stepping off yet. One of the Vic crews is only currently one guy because the rest of them are still in TeamSpeak for no apparent reason right now.
Squads, if you're on net, just a reference, this server only has 45 slots, so if you tell me you can't have people connect, but those people are connected, then I can't have other people take those slots, so, you know, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that there's anything you can do. I'm basically trying to figure out why the heck they aren't in TFAR.
Alright, stand by. Who gave that?
Alpha to whatever squad's rolling with us. Which squad is it?
Keep your heads down.
It's gonna be Abraham with Bravo, mate.
Firefighters. Be safe.
Vonderveld, thank you for the 50. I'm sure the firefighters will appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. How much do I play a day? Garrett, I do something almost every day if I'm not on an off day. Good check. So, like, my off days are around days where I have school or every other Saturday. It's on traffic?
I'd be advised, yeah. It looks like one of our guys couldn't get in, so I think Bavarian Vikings taking him over. Would you be able to TP him up if we move out before he gets in, or...?
A-firm, I'll allow for a TP.
Appreciate that, thank you, hi.
Just DM them and tell them to come up to me when they connect, and I'll take care of it.
A-firm, thank you.
144 hours per 2
Charlie
weeks.
to ground,
Mox,
insert
40
plan
hours
for
of
Southern
testing
Force, still the
every
same as
single
was shown
day.
previously.
That is our motto. I hope we don't see air take off, because the Rhea sites will shoot them the frick down. Putting them to fire at will. We'll see how things go.
Switch channels, they have to do it through the Alt key menu.
Alright. Alright, here, let's try to sneak under here.
High Command, just to verify that the objectives are to destroy the AA emplacement, capture the MLRS, and then hold the infantry marker, the installation markers, correct?
Okay, primary objectives are the following two things. Break. First, capture 3 MLRS trucks at the capture MLRS marked by the northern installation point. Break. Second is to sweep and clear the southern objective marker. Break. Secondary objectives are as follows. Break. Clear out the FARP on the southern infantry marker. Break. Clear out the ammo depot at the northern infantry marker. Break. And destroy the AA site at the AA site marker. Over. I need to replace this real quick. Accidentally, I did
Alpha to Bravo, how much extra room do you have in your vehicle?
2 seats, I think. Let me just confirm.
I put the wrong one. I put a repair instead of an ammo.
And Zope, what's your armor call sign? Or am I just calling you Zope?
How many hours do I have in Armor 3?
Right, which armor are you in?
Oh, Keck Mox answered it.
We're in the
Yeah,
front armor,
we've been
please.
playing this game hardcore for 3
Right,
years.
so I'm gonna load
Actually, no,
most
4
of my
years,
dudes
because,
into
you know,
you,
loot
and
names.
then the remainder are gonna have to ride in Bravo's vehicle.
Bravo to Alpha,
Alright.
we have 4 seats spare.
Okie doke.
So, I mean, frames are stable about 30-ish. Now we're
as
down to
an
20 now.
outcast,
That's
we're
fair.
still debating shit.
Yeah, no, this... Yeah, hang on.
Right, so am I taking my squad to the plan that we...
I'm gonna be a dick. Because they don't have a drone up right now, even though they have the option in the drone depot.
Because we apparently need every detail. High Command, are the MRS is ever going to bolt?
Did you describe? No, but if they do, they won't get far.
Okay, are all squads ready to go? Are all vehicle crews ready to go?
Bravo to ground, we've got 1 guy running to jump in and we're ready.
Why the heck do I still see 2 vehicle crew members still sitting in...
Bravo, which vehicle is yours?
Bravo is in the van at the entrance of the base.
Charlie mounted.
Delta's mounted.
Liru, slight problem with some of my guys.
That is?
They're trying to load in.
So Alpha and the armor are going to be following that rough green line area, and we're going to dismount.
Basically, they're loading in.
I'll mark it with a big-ass red X, and we'll push that way. Armor, you're going to fucking hate it.
Alright, say again. Sorry, they were speaking on LR.
Right. They're trying to load in.
Okay.
Got through all the progress bars.
Okay.
Then it just stops.
Nothing I can do about that.
I don't know. Alright.
That means they have something weird. I don't know.
Shall I tell them to unslot and let someone else fill in?
Yeah, if they've tried multiple times, I mean, Are they loaded in right now?
No. They're in the Tesla's radio, but no. I mean, they're in the server, yes. But they're not.
Alright. Wait 20 seconds. If they're not able to connect after something I just loaded, then give their slot to someone else, because the only thing that can fix that is an unloading screen, but I don't have,
Right.
Yeah.
I'll give it a bit of time.
I'd say if they haven't noticed a change by now, then they're goofed.
Hey Liru, nice thing you did with the vehicle skins for the air.
I mean, it's a nice little touch, but if Coconut gets shot down, I'm gonna be pissed.
The 2 guys in the vehicle crew channel 1 minute, and then I'm gonna grab more people to take their spots.
Gonna be Coconuts and
Cat girls. Charity.
I mean, I got
That's a
my
great
waifu
combo.
over behind me on the right, and if you get that shot down, I'm gonna be very mad. Okay. Excellent. Like it. 4K Lamau, thanks for the 20-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. The waifus. I'm gonna laugh though if the frickin' Reyes site shoots this down. So I reskinned the loadout of this bird. I gave it a 20mm cannon for infantry, and I gave it a 7 rocket pod for AP missiles for vehicles. Hexagonal's in here? Nice. Alright, here, let me give you guys temp mods so you can also do some links if you want to show guys the charity and stuff. So there's hexes. I'll take that out after the stream. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about what's going on in Australia, why we're doing this stream, those are Hex, and he brought another guy here.
Sounds about right. I'm gonna go with the black line.
You can ask them. And I'll focus on getting the player base murdered. It's a good job to have, right?
Hey, firm, sounds good. We may have to deviate according to one of my guys who was there from last op. It starts turning into fields when we start getting about 50 meters out of the town.
I defended that thing as well last op,
Stig.
so yeah, we can pretty much get
him
right
again so they
fucking
can
buildings
give
under
links out, show off what we're doing.
But it's
there
a
we
fucking
go. So those are the two guys I mentioned that would be showing up
black
for
line because there's a little bit less of a hill because you'll be fighting.
Also,
down
guys, I
hill
ripped
to
your
go
logo.
that
I'm sorry.
line.
I just wanted to put a photo down.
Brevity, motherfuckers.
4K, giving $5 as well. Thank you, man. Again, all this money is going to be basically just handed over to the.
Thank you, man. This is Bravo.
For the fund. And Stig, Hex, I'm not sure if you were here when I said this, but for every player that dies, I will be personally giving $5. And I've got a surprise planned at the end. We do have these amazing Russian units.
right now.
A-firm. And we might see some Spetsnaz show up, and they might be set to invincible, and oh no, whatever will the player base do against them? I mean, I told the players there might be something at the end that might be difficult, but that'll only be after the objective's done, so. We can arma them, right? Just have a vehicle randomly explode, ram a civvy car into them or something, just make some crazy BS happen. Make it all work. And again,
Apologies
for those of you that are here for the
everybody.
cat girls,
Give it a second.
We've
We're
got the cat
currently
girls.
working on getting our final armor crew
and the
all sorted.
waifu,
Oh, good.
and something interesting underneath. I hope to see her in the air so we can get a full shot of her underbelly, but we'll see how things go.
Just grab one tight.
Yeah, right, Stig.
So much
So-
smoother last week. I got my expectations all sorted, all really high.
I'm gonna laugh when you all explode.
But we'll all explode. It'll
Bravo
be
TL to ground.
though. Send traffic for ground.
So they're taking some of the AT
what do you want the convoy
Titans.
order to be?
I think they're gonna go over
just a
here and try
reminder,
to
you're
snipe
going with
them.
Alpha, so talk to Alpha.
I'm right. So Alpha is riding in the armor and in Bravo's vehicle, so we don't have to take all this bullshit with us.
How that goes. Wolf,
And
thanks for the
then
$10
Charlie
as well,
and
man.
Delta, and then the other vehicle, we are heading down the purple line into the FARP objective. I don't particularly care on the convoy order as long as armor's in the back.
It's good now, but
Hey,
yeah.
Dean, thanks for dropping by, CEO of Oscorp.
And do not step off.
Glad
do
to have
not
you come over,
step
too.
off yet.
So he doesn't want him to step off yet because as soon as they go, I start the 90-minute timer for this operation. So, for those of you just coming in, operation's really simple. They have to, this is a playoff of the op we had them do last week. They have to capture these 3 vehicles instead of defending them, clear out this site to basically take control of it, basically clear out the ammo cache site and dead it, and basically capture that FARP and destroy those ammo vicks. Actually, I don't think I said they needed that. Oh. Hey, Outcast, I got one little amendment I need to make on your operations. You ready?
Be advised, Outcast is currently in the vehicle channel.
Okay, when he actually I'll just wait for him to come back, but to let you all know, someone just destroy the ammo cache to the north. Don't just capture it, make it go boom, okay?
Hey, firm.
Thank you. So it's a mirror op, and we just switched everything over. So, you know, instead of green 4 markers, now it's all blue 4.
Hi, so is that you?
Switch my pictures together.
With, fucking Jeep behind me.
I'm in the van, but my squad's in your vehicle. They know what to do.
Alright, do you want us leading on front of your auxiliary then, or?
I don't care. If you want the cannon fodder van to be up front, that can work as well.
We'll see the plan
Who's
these
your medic
guys
with?
execute for this operation.
The medic is in, my medic is in your vehicle.
Have you
But
go up front, be point guard then.
Huh?
Your Vic's up front then, be point guard.
This is Vic Armor 2. Can you just give me a brief of what went wrong with 123?
Yeah, just a reminder, Vic Armor 2, be advised you're going to be pushing down the blue line that heads off to the east, and we will be moving to the dismount marker. You'll be supporting Charlie and Delta as we push into the area that has the farm.
Understood. Appreciated.
Hi, Command, what the hell did you do to that beautiful helicopter?
Shut your mouth. Outcast, quick thing to state, a little amendment on the cache to the north. Dead it. Just have a vehicle cook off the ammo crates or something, or set a charge. I'm not sure if I gave you any, so, you know, just blow it up.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have a charge. We'll find
Have your
some
Vic
creative way of
shoot it,
blowing
or,
up.
yeah, use grenades. If I see an explosion go off in it, I'll count it.
We always find a way to blow something up that shouldn't blow up.
Yes, you do. Ice, to answer your question, don't mess with my waifus.
I mean, it's best girl, but
Can
why?
we have brevity, please, guys? With like too much fucking chat over nothing.
Okay, we're not going to sit around and we're not going to wait any longer. Second armor crew, when you guys are ready to push off, just go ahead and join us. Everybody else, load up. Let's take off, head out to our objective.
Time is 4:23 p.m. Eastern Standard. You guys have till 5:53 Eastern Standard to get your objectives done. Good luck. Have fun.
Bravo, the Vic crew following behind us. Speed, top speed we should set.
VIP roles exist, by the way.
Spoiler,
Yeah,
give me a minute.
but when have I ever really known how to work Twitch properly?
I say,
I'm just
I
as
think if we see tab personal frequency, if you want to get in direct touch with my vehicle without stepping on 50.
So, the first challenge, make sure they don't hit any trees while driving down the road. But this is such a beautiful map to play with. For contact, you only get to play with, like, what's down here in this area. But everything else, I don't know why it was a random chopper back there. Got all this other beautiful place. And I intend to have a boat op soon with this campaign going. So we'll see how everything goes. Yeah, exactly, Mox. And then they added that new point system that, you know, I never got an email for. It just happened. I'm like, alright, cool. Let's make it work. So air is taking off already. Looks like the Reyes site isn't aggro. It's because they're flying just behind a ridge staying low. So these guys aren't going to aggro on that specific.
Okay, just a heads up, guys. If you really, really need assistance, pop red smoke, call it up, and air will try to swag it to the best of their ability.
So I am going to work on setting up my QRF here. Basically, we're going to have
pertaining to the AA site.
Marshal set up.
And a reminder, as soon as you enter the red area, you are fair game for the enemy.
So the whole premise behind this campaign is war games. So there's only going to be fighting in the red zone that is created. But everywhere outside, because the Blue 4 NATO guys, they have a base outside the perimeter. Independent have a base outside the perimeter. I'm using the Wolf Den from Contacts. But once any vehicles go in anyone goes in the red zone, they can be engaged. Aircraft can be engaged regardless of the red zone, though, because, you know, they can engage from range. These guys are going to drive right in. I do have some grounded aircraft down here. I got a Pawnee, and then at this place I've got a Ghost Hawk and a Jerk. That's what I like to call them. I'm going to actually change a few things here, because, again, I'm
Private ground.
Send traffic.
What's our current air assets?
So those are the guys that are coming in for vehicle crew, so they're having some issues. I don't know, I guess those
These-
slots are
These
cursed.
new guys are having the same problems, so they think
Hey,
it might
Alpha
be a
to
slot issue.
JTAC, can you kindly tell Air not to follow us around? They're gonna give
That's
us
weird.
away on our, you know,
Yeah.
on our
So,
flank.
I'll notify.
I don't know what to tell you, man, because this didn't happen
Okay.
last week, and
I'll look
I didn't have anything. Yeah, so.
I'll look around it.
Both air crews are being warned right now, and I'll get you a heads up on what air crew we have. They're both helicopters.
This is Vic 2 to ground.
Not sure how I'll get around that. Maybe a few
Send
spare
traffic.
slots, but
Currently completely combat ineffective and out of op. They think it's a slot issue, so I'm going to be single crewing if need to armored reinserts. I'll probably be running that.
Be advised, I'm reading you 1 by 5 right now. I only caught that.
Outcast, break. Basically, he can't get 2 fill-ins because they all seem to have an issue when they join the server. I don't know what's causing it since I've never had this issue in 3 years. Break. You're gonna have a single crewed vehicle, break, for Vic Crew 2, and he'll start running armored reinserts if Air is unable to do it. Over.
Copied. I'm gonna go ahead and check to see if the last few guys in the standby channel are able to connect, and if they can't connect, then I'm gonna just call that those slots are broken.
Yeah, roger. I don't know, it's like... So what they're claiming is they can get on the server, they can pick that slot, they can, you know, go through everything, but before they spawn in, they just get a black screen. So... I honestly have no idea. But it might be because of the spawn system I'm using. Default Echo, thanks for the $10. Appreciate it, man. That'll go right into the fund.
Ground command back on net.
I've got an idea on how I can change the spawn system. But I need to find the debug corner. Ground, can you tell the last 2 people to stand by when they get to the last process? I might have an idea of what's causing it, but I'm going to need a few seconds to try to figure things out. Over.
Copied.
Let's see. All units, side, green 4. So I'll be popping that every few seconds to see if I can find them spawned in a different position. And then I might just need to kill them off so they can respawn.
Okay, if you find a fix, I'm having the first 2 original people take it. If they're still here.
Charlie, you're coming?
But I know their slots are right here, but it sometimes throws them over to debug
What
corner.
squad was Donetsko part of?
Delta. I think.
Copied. In about 5 minutes, if he doesn't connect, I'm gonna have a reserve slot fill it.
Check.
Good check.
Time is ticking. But what I'll basically do is I'll double click them and drop their health to 0, so it forces them to respawn.
Charlie to Delta, be advised
Now,
we're going farther north-northeast following
for
the,
my last
line into
trick,
our, objective.
Solid copy.
Still not getting anything.
Just tell me once you're on the Charlie marker. I'll hold on the Delta marker for now.
Good copy.
And just a reminder, guys, I want the squads working together and communicating back and forth with each other.
Alpha is pushing off. Bravo
So
seems
we
to
have
be following
one
us,
group
and
over
Arma's
here,
gonna
another
be
group going down
following
here,
along
and
behind
these guys I
us.
think might try
Sadly,
to
they
do
have
a
to
raid
follow us
on
through
the
trees,
AA.
which we all know how that's going to end, but that's the best we got.
But what I'm doing right now is basically just
Bravo,
cycling.
if you can pull cover for the armor while my squad takes point, that would work best.
See if I can catch them. And then just deal with it, because I don't know how long they're going to wait. Because I don't know when they specifically jump in the server. Yeah, if they're Vic crew, they're going to spawn over here. but I'm not seeing anyone appear in a debug corner. But, you know, Arma, new issue every week.
Just a heads up, Charlie, you might be in view of the other two objectives if you take that black line.
So I don't really have anything to view that southern hill.
Good copy. We're about to make a break to a second set of trees.
Got this vehicle right here, but I don't really see any movement that far out. Now, it would have thermals, but...
Bravo to Vic 1A.
Send.
Be advised, we've got a fuckload of rocks and dips and shit around here, so just take it nice and slow, we'll move with you.
Hey, firm. Copy.
What can you do, right? I do have a script running. It also auto picks everything up.
Delta Charlie's reached Charlie Mark.
Though I have that script deleted because it Arma for 3 to enhance has
in the southernmost installation. We have eyes on a Ghost Hawk and a Comanche. We're going to see what we can do to take out that Ghost Hawk before it lifts. Or not the Ghost Hawk, the Comanche.
So I got eyes on the
we
Comanche
could try
right here.
to get a Mars onto it if we get close enough.
We need to guarantee a hit, so we're gonna. I'm sending my platoon sergeant back to go see if he can grab a static AT stick, and we're gonna see if we can take that out at range.
Do you want us to wait with the assault then?
You should be fine to start the assault. I don't think that they're going to lift off, and if they do lift off, we'll get them later.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I'm lifting those things off immediately.
Charlie's Delta's gonna start moving.
What would I do for a Klondike bar? I'd kick Zam out for 10 minutes, like I normally do. Yeah, I don't think they're just not physically spawning on the server, so there's nothing I can do. They should have spawned by now, especially for vanilla. So, big oof. Outcast is high. My method's not working, so I guess I'll just try to figure something out next week.
Copy. We'll just go ahead and say that those are bugged. Vehicle crew to, if you can just have them crewed by AI.
That's weird though, because...
Understood.
Boom, can you dismount for a second? Hope you know how to command AI, I just gave you 2.
I'll figure it out.
Like... I'm stumped, because I'm using the older respawn system of putting a marker down. I guess I'll just convert it back to the standard module system, but... even that's just so weird. But I'll just, guess edit... yeah, I'll just edit it back to the system I normally use, because I've never heard of that issue. And it was an issue last week, because we didn't have any of that.
Ground command back on net.
So, who knows? So this squad coming down.
Just a reminder, make sure you guys change your guys' names in dynamic groups if you haven't done so already. Charlie, just a heads up, if you attack from that vector, you're going to get QRF from your north, and you're also going to get pincered in the south. Just be mindful of that.
Charlie copies.
Delta, that's going to make you have very little time to push all the way through town and assist Charlie.
Copy that. We're pretty fucking
Scanning
close.
that open hill.
Delta, same with Charlie. We're within spitting distance.
Now they're just back here. Other group is back here. Setting up a danger crossing. So I know I have this Rhino I'm going to send up there as QRF. I got this Marshal back here covering that angle in case they thought going through an open field was smart.
Send it for 1 actual.
And then I've got, I'm copying a tactic they used last week. I have some Titans right here to basically cover this entire area.
Break left.
Firm.
I see him. Now we be patient.
Bravo, this is Armor 1 actual.
Because if you look, Faranox is way down
you
here.
See that junction just south about 50 to 100
see Mr.
meters?
Tank right there. Oh, he is totally looking over third person now.
If you want to sort along that vector,
Yeah, he's in third person. Look at that. He's totally turning in to try to see what he can.
Pushing through a forest.
By the way, to look at the player's point of view, you hit the enter key on your numpad.
To the AO, but if we play it right, we can just break left into the forest line.
Delta, Charlie, I want you guys to be the first to initiate contact. That way we know for a fact that forces will come towards us as opposed to
they're not
forces
using
to go take out the
any
AA
drones
position.
today. Which is interesting.
Charlie copies.
Delta copies. We're trying to get a shot at the tank, and we're trying to inhibit the tank.
Aw, they didn't take out one of my special birds. Dang it. I guess they're just worried about losing them.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Sub so I can see my name when I watch this on YouTube and GL.
Alright, I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads or tails, guys? I'm gonna go with heads. It is heads, ranging. Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Bravo, we're moving up now.
Hey, firm, I'm gonna try and get Soap to wake the fuck up.
Whoo!
Hey, firm.
Just like that, the fight begins.
Tank is active.
We hit the medic, too.
Charlie to command, we just got hit by what we suspect is IDF. Medic down.
Did you say your medic is down?
Bravo got a enemy Rhino far out. Might be able to get your Moz gunner on it.
Confirm.
And now the fun begins. So, if they die, then we tack on the $5.
Be advised, Comanche lifting off east. Comanche lifting off east.
Comanche isn't lifting off
from
yet.
Bravo in Armor's position. Correction, Ghost Hawk.
Bogan gets mowed down.
Armor is bearing 106.
Pull these
DC.
vehicles around.
Ground be advised, also 1x Pawnee airborne.
Alright, let's get infantry QRF to come in here. So I'm going to grab this, take a copy of it, let it load, and we're going to bring these guys in as QRF to get out at that marker, and then I will also be spawning in.
Bravo, get you guys at the forest line now. You got a Pawnee inbound, Cass ordnance.
Bring these guys in and around.
Pulling concealment now.
So K-Man, the medic, he's trying to back off. And I have this helicopter kind of flying around. DeVincer is back here. I think he's getting a laser designation on something. I think they're still trying to kill that vehicle right there. And that vehicle is now taking fire. So I'm going to have her get walked in with the tracers, and they've decrewed that Rhino. Her gunner's still up, though. And, alright, 1, 2, 3. 3 deaths so far. Keep that number with me, guys. 3. 3 is the magic word right now.
Bravo,
3 KIAs.
Sorry.
Now we're watching here. We got 3, 4, 5. I think they've spread a bit too thin, in my honest opinion.
This time?
Negative. Armor is.
Yeah, we're right next to them.
So I'm gonna have this Vic pull around. So So we have 3 so far. Chopper was just shot down.
Well, this is Delta. Our medic went down as well.
Alpha's pushing directly in from the east now. Considering that we lost the element of surprise, we just need to get in there and knock out the AA to get back more support.
Well,
We're pushing.
In the spirit of charity, Delta is going to keep pushing until we have no one left.
4.
Negative. Set up position. I'm having platoon medic come in and assist. I'm gonna need that area defended so I can get platoon medic in. Platoon medic is going to Delta's position first. Once he arrives at Delta, he's gonna get Delta's medic up and then push over to Charlie. Delta, you're gonna have the platoon medic with you, and you have to assist him to get over to Charlie.
I'm gonna move him up there because that's where the tracers came from.
Platoon medic if we've got big armor 2.
Send in goat team 6 now.
Charlie ground,
So
don't
4,
worry about
5.
position. Casualties killed already.
Infidel, thanks for the 14-month resub, my man. I hope
Copy.
you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. 5 is the magic number. Oh! Karam goes down. He's down on his own 6.
Charlie lead to reinsert Vic 7 times weight in the face.
7 times?
7 now.
7 times individuals.
8. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay,
Yeah, we're at 8 now.
What spotted us? As far as I know, we were fine.
One of you was completely exposed to a rhino, which was to your direct north, 300 meters away, so it loaded HE and shot at you.
Touche, I was gonna guess that when we made that crossing, we saw that MG tower, something that is.
So we're at 8 so far. 9. So we're up to 45 bucks.
Have been dealt with for now, but we expended a vast amount of ammunition on that.
Yeah, firm.
We're mainly on MG for now, but we do have some limited ammunition left over.
Alright, 9 is the magic number right now, guys. That is how many dudes are still out and around. These marshals do not want to follow my orders here.
Alpha's engaging the anti-air.
Oh, because there's no driver.
Bravo's pushing up now.
That's a big oof. We've got to put the drivers in. Alright, so it might be 10 in a second. Dabs, thanks for the 4-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. So I'm going to send these guys to go check out that position. That's 2 squads.
Charlie, where's your platoon? Where's your medic?
Medic was killed also.
Oh my gosh, okay, copy. Hold your position, I'm sending platoon medic over to you, and I'm coming over to you as well.
Hey, firm, lead medic and 1 other reinserting along with majority of Delta.
Copy.
So I believe we're at 10 so far because that other guy's going to bleed out. Uh-oh.
Bravo to Alpha, we're pushing direct east now. Marshal right, Marshal right.
AT's right there, he's trying to get it out. Nope, he gets knocked. Oh man, it was too much of a player base divide. Hitting this AO with only a squad or 2 has proven very, very messy. Now Mora looks like took out that vehicle. Nice. AT, however, went in. It was close. But we are at 10 so far. They need to get their air support ready to go.
Hey, firm, understood. Again, appreciate the support.
Hey, firm,
Yep, so that's the 10th bleed out right there. So most of this group has been pretty much wiped since that was their southern attack.
I want you
Medic is now going to start getting those people down. What up?
We got mowed
Help
down
take care of this marshal if you can get eyes on it.
Yep. You mean the marshal?
I think that's what they called it.
How many people do we have right now?
It's called
11. We're at 11.
taking post shots.
Yeah, A-firm, A-firm.
Be advised, I've got 3 men down at the moment. We should be moving in 30 mics.
Fucking clueless. Did not check his right.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
And he got shot in the frickin' chest. So we're at 11 now. Oh, man. gonna have these guys go guns up and start walking around.
I guess reinsert then.
Anyone on net, by the way, we got a few reinserts back at base. We're at 11. So they just hit this vehicle with AT.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I think you got me as well.
We got 2 more coming out here.
So Air tries to go help Clueless. Grenade goes off. Manages to get that guy.
Out one AA launcher. We're pulling it. We're pushing into the compound to knock out the other one now.
Circling. And we have this other rhino coming around.
Wall, we're going to be inserting in now.
And there's 12.
Just a heads up, I might have to disconnect. My computer is breaking.
Oh, M's just went down as the medic. We might have 13 in a second. These guys are taking over the AA position. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Iceberg's computer. It's just not having it.
This is Baron.
Send that vehicle around. AA site is now down. That's good to see. But I have to keep jumping my camera back and forth. Outcast goes down. So we're at 12 so far. These two might respawn. I'm waiting until I see black markers here. 13, 14. 14 KIA.
No, we do not have a
Dr.
UGV
Boom,
operational
it's because that gunner is still alive on that vehicle, and he is trying to take out the Mora. Vic, this is now going to go up because he just shot at this base, and this is going to get super messy super quick. So we are now at 14, and a lot of men down around here. Air really needs to be called in. We do still have a medic, though. This can be saved, but biggest mistake was the player base. 15, dividing their force. 16.
Comanche north of Delta marker.
Apparently there's a rhino that's firing suppressed rounds at the anti-air tower.
What?
Be advised, there's a Merkava in the first
Chopper was
objective
shot
on the
down,
southern
good.
side. We've already put 2 heat rockets into it.
Have another guy right there.
Yep, that's what pretty much fucked Delta.
Did you guys get any heat rockets into it?
Everybody's pretty much stopped. Chopper now has full reign here, but I still have some marshals that could quickly shoot it down if they're not careful. Mora now being engaged by that RCS vehicle.
Bravo Alpha, Bravo.
Airstrike came in, but used AP rounds, so
by that rhino.
not much happened.
Hey, firm.
Medic's still up. He needs to start walking up and getting people.
Armor 1 actuals on this back at 4
Vehicle hit. Oh god, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21. And the medic got shot. 21.
And there's a rhino at the one of the AA sites that Alpha Bravo suspected, and no one ever took it out.
Air needs to come in and start doing 20mm runs on infantry.
Just south side on the ASR.
Oh, they're all down except for Bits.
I can't give you a marker.
Might be up to 24 in a bit.
Them, like, deck that AA emplacement for markers as well. They're having actually hang on.
Ooh! Holy crap! Dr. Boom getting shot at by that rhino. His AI is now dead. The Mora's blasting off again.
Send traffic.
But he is not a player.
Destroyed, however, Bravo and Alpha were both wiped out. We're reinserting now. Where do we need us?
We're all assaulting the southern
22,
objective.
23,
Be advised,
24,
there's a
25,
there.
because there were 4 people there.
Did you guys go back and grab your vehicles?
We are up to 25 KIAs.
We all died.
Copy. Send 2 guys back to go grab the vehicles. Go ahead. Or 3 guys back to go grab the
Might
vehicles.
be 26
go ahead,
in a
grab
second.
The rest of us are all assaulting the southern objective.
But yeah, that force split was not a smart idea. I'm just
Are
gonna.
we taking the helicopters to get in, or how are we getting there?
Ice, my guys are almost back. We're about 2 minutes out. Slots for 7.
Ice, go ahead and load up
do
the
a
rest
double
of them
tap.
into helicopters and vans.
Wow, that was a really sissy grenade throw.
Break. Tank and first objective is down.
26. So I got that tank.
Yeah, both AA launchers were taken out.
Be advised, I'm reading you 1 by 5. If you can read me, head to dismount marker for regroup, and then we will have people take you back to base as needed. Alpha, be advised, I got a guy coming back in a van right now to come pick up more people, so if you want to wait, that'd be great.
Hey, firm.
However, I can load up whoever, I can load up a bunch into the truck.
I'm gonna wait for armor to get here. I'm waiting for armor to get here, and then we will ride
The
up.
amount of reinserts we got. Holy crap.
Solid copy. Be advised, all forces, if you get lost or separated or destroyed, use the regroup marker on the southern side of the southern objective as a rally point. Rally up with the rest of your forces there and then continue an assault in.
Kings isn't here, like with us right now. He's already in a. I think he
Also, if you somehow get wrapped up into doing reinserts, drop them off there to start with.
Lot of
There's
messy
an
stuff.
enemy hunter southeast of the first objective.
Delta, be advised, west side of town, Marshall active.
Where is that air support? Slushy coming in.
Say again?
27.
Marshall active, west side of town.
Got dropped dead.
Okay. Just say that for now. There's also a fucking rhino somewhere, guys.
Air, that is super risky. That thing's gonna hear you coming. I think he's too aggroed on infantry to do anything. It's a large wave of reinserts now coming in. It's Coconut. That vehicle is hit. Alright. 27. 28 goes the medic.
Over to ground command, we are at PL here. We're pushing in northwest.
I need to talk to Seymour to see how he got in.
Didn't see any of that.
Hi command, this is Vic Actual.
Sun traffic? Oh, did they kill themselves?
Is there any explanation why the vehicle crew can't repair their vehicles at base with the Triple R?
They should be able to.
We just tried, my guy.
You have to remember, it's vanilla.
Believe me, I've tried. I know how vanilla works.
This is Bravo SL to all squads. Does anyone have eyes on one of my guys, Black Baron?
Wait one.
Charlie to Delta status.
We are pretty fucked here. There's a fucking doggo on the road, a hunter cruising all the way to the town.
Good job, baby.
So as I just completely R&R'd that Vic without touching Zeus, so I don't know what's on what you're talking about.
I wasn't able to, dude, but I looked at all three of them and it just wasn't happening.
You have to move the vehicle to you, silly.
It was 3 feet away.
Well, I just got in every one of them, literally drove an inch, and it did all 3 functions.
Huh. Neat.
crap. See, now, because I had to go take care of stupidity, I don't know how many people died. What were we at? 27? We got 2 right there. I'll add those 2 to the list. So we've got, what? 29? We'll go with 29. So we have 1 guy down right there. God, those I think are the 2 guys right there that just died. We're at 28, so we're at 30 now. Alright, 30 KIA. I'm just gonna stop branding QRF, and then we have what happened in here. So 31, 32. 32, up, 33. Barbarian needs ATP, so stand by. 33, 33, where's Barbarian?
Maybe if the vehicle behind the armor could give us a little more spacing with how laggy shit is right now, that might go a bit better for us.
34, I just saw another guy die.
Are there any enemy vehicles inside the southern town?
There was a rhino, there is probably still a doggo, and the hunter's
34.
around.
What's a doggo?
The fucking RGV armed.
Solid cup.
Alright, well, I kind of wanted to show everyone off, but everyone's kind of getting Charlie Foxtrotted here, so, oh, well. I guess we'll change the difficulty back here, back to that. Let's throw my stuff down. 35. They need to consolidate and reattack, because holy crap, they're taking way too many KIA.
Between yourselves, there's a massive amount of people that keep getting reinserted, and so Command is basically running a reinsert operation, as well as Air, who's currently trying to provide CAS.
Yeah, we don't like the fucking foliage, like, we just get fucked over and over through it.
But, you know, they keep attacking the same positions, like throwing their heads against a brick wall. So even though there isn't that much left here, it's keeping them pretty messed up.
I'm getting salty. This is just annoying.
But I'm not going to give any advice, because it's up to them to, you know, consolidate with their own plan.
Bravo to all elements. We've dug into the town, but we've taken heavy losses. We're holding at Bravo RV point marked on map. Any reinserts for Bravo, please push this way.
Bravo, I've got Alpha coming in, the back of Alpha coming your way to Bravo RV. I'm going to stop about 30 meters back from you.
It sucks, because I know some of the players are probably getting salty over this, but just when I start debrief, I'm going to start by saying, when has a force split ever worked? And then from there, it's just been reinserts, but they've been trickling in at a slightly lesser rate of people just outright dying. Now they have reinserts coming in, and hopefully they'll get unified and be able to do everything. So Abraham Hark is not going to be death number 36. Now we have this Vic traveling back up. They need to utilize a lot more CAS.
Oh boy.
Oh, these guys might be screwed, because that thing's getting some elevation. Oh, man. Little drive-by right there, just hit AT. At least it wasn't double tap.
Bravo to Vic 1A. Be advised, we have enemy contacts to our east and our north. Not sure on AT at this time, so keep your eyes east and north.
And they're popping smoke on their paws.
East and north, thanks for that.
Bravo's current position is marked with white smoke. Had to pop some smoke to get a few of the guys up, including myself.
They can still get medic, though.
If you don't want to push them down.
That Vic's now driving up AT! AT! 36! Where's the vehicle?
Armor, be advised, hunted.
Latest friendly fired Raptor. Whew. Basil giving 640 for the donation goal. Yeah, no problem, Basil. Thanks for reaching out. I just wish the player base were having a bit of an easier time, but, you know, no recon was done. They just kind of set up and went with the plan they decided to go with, and they're not adapting, and it's biting them in the ass right now.
Probably in the Vic part.
I'm gonna bring this vehicle back down. At least they took care of the air site, but they should have at least one of the two pilots coming in just constantly doing 20mm runs on vehicles. The lack of air support right now is really killing them. Ooh, but Basil, anytime, man. About time we had another charity thing, you know.
All stations, situation report on the ground.
Up. These guys have to go over. But after they take this objective, essentially they're going to have to reform their platoon and push on. The fear, though, is the gunner in this Rhino is still alive.
No one else is talking. Remains off.
37.
Delta currently pushing with the whole fucking wave. Squad leads doing research right now.
I'm on actual ground with Alpha and Bravo plans now, pushing in.
Alright, that Vic just went down good. Medic needs to run up there, or else we're gonna have 38.
Solid copy. Once we've
No, I'm not
taken
doing
that,
a 24-hour stream. Oh, man.
Resupply point, I want us to be
38
pushing all the way to the MLRSs and try taking that position.
That's interesting. Let me try to fix that. Nah, he's animation locked. I'm not sure what I can do about that.
The Arctic community needs more charity like this. Thanks.
Hey, Ambiguous, how are you doing, man? Always good to see you come by. Thanks for giving $15 for the firefighters in Australia. I hope you keep enjoying watching the Ops, man. And I hope your community's going well. We had two guys just go down in here, I think from across the way. Yep, that guy right there probably turned around and hit him. Hopefully a medic can come around, but the player base really needs to reconsolidate here. They've got most of their manpower back. They just have to deal with everything. Otherwise, we'll get up to 40 KIAs. You have King of Kings firing in this building, trying to get this guy. And he does. That's 39.
Defensor, did you throw a red smoke?
I did.
Alright, so Mike looks like he got himself fixed. Melanize is also running back. But DJ looks like he's doing a wild weasel run to see if he's shot at. And that's not the case. Again, I didn't give these guys any cheetahs. The gunners of my marshals just don't seem to be responding too well.
Hello,
but they need to start calling in crazy airstrikes and stuff. Otherwise, it's going to get messy. See, now the vehicles are shooting. And he's coming back around. Trying to get some rockets on that Vic. Now he's flying super low. He's going to have to pull up to evade that. But it looks like they were able to get him up. No? Wait. Because I know we had one guy die right there. Does anyone remember who that guy was? I'm going to look back at base real quick. Was it Bogan? Because I know there was two of them there. You guys know better than me. EDU, I'm not sending air. These guys are getting their asses kicked right now because they tried to do a force split on an AO that, you know, time and time again, we're not supposed to do force splits.
Delta is in its entirety in first objective. We're ready to move out again.
Alright, there's 40. Buy that Vic.
Send quick.
Can you get some hunter to the north of us?
Give me a rough eyes of where it is.
Nagash giving $3. Awesome stream, man. Make them fight to the last man. I mean, they've already been platoon wiped already. I worry about that because no one likes getting wiped over and over, but you know, you had them get wiped up here, you got the other half that got wiped there, and then they got fully wiped, so they started pushing through the southern part. And since they kept reinserting in small groups, small group would run up and get screwed by a Vic. That's why we're at 40 KIA right
Bravo,
now.
here's your 2IC.
Now the issue with that vehicle leading is I got an AT guy right there, so I'm a bit concerned.
Let me know what's your position.
Again, we are towards the north end of town. Stand by, Mark.
Never mind, I got eyes on.
Now there's only 3 guys spearheading right here, but if I were to select this,
and engage,
he's not even pushing up with his squad, you know?
Targets at the MLRS mark, and then we're just gonna try and pull the shit out.
Now they're being engaged from the right.
Charlie Bravo, direction of engagement.
2 people go down. Vehicle's pulled up. That vehicle's got to be careful though, because the gunner in this Rhino is still alive, and he could start sniping. There's another purple. There's a tank round from that Rhino.
This is Armor 2 to ground.
A lot of purple marks right here. Where is that air call in? Oh, fucking duck. 43.
Alpha 2, ground and or JTAC. There's some sort of hostile armor ahead. We need it dead or we can't advance.
Copy, wait 1.
So Mike is going to be able to get these guys up.
Clear marker for sure.
You got medics popping smoke and getting more of their guys up here. But there's a specific reason I gave that 20mm cannon. That thing would be able to tear the heck out of those infantry. So JTAC needs to start being a lot more aggressive with his air assets.
I'm back on net, reinsert. Guessing we can't CP, we've got to wait for reinserts, is that correct, yeah?
Yeah, wait for reinserts.
So not seeing any black markers except for the tank blowing up. Or the mortar, excuse me. That one medic's down. Melanize, he's going to get up and start medicing. So it's important to note, there are still getting purple marks and stuff, but the amount of deaths is starting to decline in terms of the rate.
This is Bravo SL to Armor 1A. Can I catch a lift with you quick before you leave base completely?
Bravo TL, Armor 1A.
Uh-oh.
Armor 2, load up the reinserts at the back at base.
Implied it gets hit.
1 actual reinserting, we got
They're gonna need a medic.
Loading fucking reinserts and again, moving now.
Melanize gets shot.
Bravo to Charlie.
Alright, Alpha's pushing northwest down the road. We're gonna
They
try
just
and
set
get
themselves to
position to
defend
knock out
only.
the armor and then fucking snatch and grab the MLRS.
Liru, I want my go back.
Nagash giving another 333.
We can't advance, so we're still being engaged from the north and northeast. Bravo to Charlie.
Until I took a Rhino to the knee. Whew. Good joke. Thanks for the extra 333, man.
Bravo to Alpha.
They don't have a medic, so they're gonna have to call one back. 44.
That's Delta. We've got about 100 meters northeast of the city. Enemies danger close in the woods.
Alright. We're missing a squad, I think.
Which one?
K-Man saying way in the back.
Send it for Alpha.
Bravo's currently max cast. We need assistance on our position of marking them.
Again, they're doing a bit of a force split.
Kinda unable at this time. You do have another squad in your proximity that should be able to help better.
And he's down. So now K-Man's gonna need to be brought in, but they gotta check to make sure that there are no more hostiles left. Oh gosh. 44, 45, 46.
Liru, do you regret saying that you'll donate $5 for every death?
It was gonna be 10. I'm glad I moved it to 5.
This is Armour 2.
47, 48, 49,
to fill out the rest of my Vic.
50.
Why
That guy back here I think is dead. 51.
Because previously I was one-man crewing.
Okay, so ask for AI. High Commander, are you able to give him AI?
Stand by. 52, 53, 54. Yep, I know, I'm just counting. Boom, can you pin your position real quick? $53.
I got about a squad's worth back at base. I'm having them load up into a chopper and they're gonna get reinserted in.
50. Alright, we have 54.
Keep pushing Alpha.
Yeah, no, you're right, we're at 54.
Help them against forces that are significantly outnumber us from the seams of it.
Oh my god. So this squad's gonna go off, probably get killed. They need to reconsolidate.
Do we have any sort of smoke artillery or anything like that that we can utilize?
Load up in the van. Load up in the van. Come on me. Load up in the van.
This hurts to watch.
Be advised, helicopter was full. I'm pulling the rest in a van.
So this is what tends to happen. The platoon right now is the mentality of they've had so many wipes and so many people that have had to be reinserted that people start to go in their own kind of like, lone wolf personality and they just, we have a squad out here. We've got, partial squads back here because a lot of them got murdered in that firefight. Honestly, what could have fixed it was a 20mm attack run. From one of the choppers, just suppressing the entirety of that forest. And they already did a wild weasel and saw that they have complete air control as long as they fly a little evasive because nothing shoots at them. So, I think having both air pilots as a pure reinsert role right now is a mistake. You have DJ back there literally doing nothing. There wasn't any thought of pulling back and attacking from a different angle. And you just had the Marshal, their Mora engage something up there.
Be advised, Air is having difficulty trying to find the vehicle that was taking you guys out. Is there any better description other than in the sweeping clear area?
Unknown at this time. We couldn't spot it,
there.
so...
But Vix, if they go down, they're going to get booped again. I'm not even braining QRF at this point. I'm going to wait a little longer, because...
Oh, this is Delta. I'm here with, I think, the remains of Charlie in the first objective. We're waiting for further orders.
Copy, wait one.
Just going to have him here and send him in a few minutes.
Alpha and support Alpha. If you need a ride to Alpha's Paws, I'm inbound with the van right now.
Just draw a line, I'll follow it.
I cannot draw a line, I am driving reinserts.
So there goes Clueless.
Go draw the line.
If Mike goes down, they're in a lot of trouble.
You should be able to reference him on CTAB.
That Marshal turns its gun, they're in a lot of trouble. His 50 cal adjusts. Which, by the way, I mean, it doesn't even have a firing angle here. It's just for show. So Mike gets him back up. Mora's... no. Maybe he's out of ammo at this point. We can hope, right? Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Are you okay with waiting a minute?
Oh, here we go again. You need to keep moving, dude. Ah, good job.
Bravo to ground, sorry.
Send traffic.
Thanks.
Bravo leaving RV point. Bravo RV point by black line. We're going to push on to the sweep and clear objective now. How copy?
Alright. So now they're starting to get a little horseshoe around, trying to do a platoon formation here to attack at multiple vectors.
I saw a massive cannon shell come in from bearing of about, well, basically north of the first objective. I'm assuming that
Moras are now bombarding that
most
position.
northern objective sitting up on a hill. Can anybody confirm?
Mora, I think, is getting engaged from the marshal right here. Some sort of autocannon just fired at her. Have this tank come around. Oh, the AT! Oh no. Boom, 55.
We will be coming up on Alpha's position in a second.
Oh, and they drove right into the AA defense net. That Vic is gonna make it 58. Overextended on the left. Looks like they saw them. There goes the AT. Good night. 56, 57, 58, because that was a three-man crew.
Even more people die.
Luxy, this is ground command. How copy?
Go for Charlie, lead.
Luxy, be advised. I'm sending your team lead up with the rest of the squad and whatever, because they were just sitting here and they need to go support.
Hey, firm. I was waiting for air to reinsert.
Are you still at base? Do you need pickup?
Air's leaving now.
Oh man.
Copy.
Idiots to hurry the fuck up. I have 4 more.
Now we have this
Delta,
tank.
we're about 100 meters southeast of Alpha position. Is this even a fucking useful position, or should we just pull back?
Hold on. I think there's more KIAs. That was Iceberg's entire squad. So, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Because there was 8 people here, now there's only 3. 63, okay. So, Pyrotech Kitten needs a TP. Oh dear.
Oh, there's a fucking tank on Delta position.
Where's Delta's position?
Reference tab.
63 and counting. Outcast is driving right up to it.
Hey,
I'm just gonna end key it after that. They need help because they are just kind of going off and doing their own thing. Air is being completely underutilized, and it is making such a big mess.
Bravo to Charlie, be advised, we're pushing up to the entrance of the next compound.
Charlie Bravo, we copy. We're off to your southwest across the road.
So Medic will probably be able to get Karen up, but Devincer, I think, is going to be KIA. So I'm going to bring in the vehicle QRF. Have them do a get out right here, and then when I see them come back in, I'm going to bring them up more. So it looks like vehicle crews were taken out right here. I think that's what these guys were firing at. Excuse me, the AT crew. So now that AT position is secured. Looks like they're going to come up to Devincer. Look at that. Nice little turn. Get the platoon medic out. And, yep, Ems is going to hopefully get Devincer up. We have Amplified that just went down to, I think, some sort of rifleman. Nope, it's the auto turret. So, if anyone remembers last week where I gave them auto turrets to use for the base, NATO heard about that idea and put in 2 auto turrets of their own. So those are going to need to be flanked because they're watching the obvious routes. This one's watching this opening, and one right here watching that opening. So Devincer looks like he is going to be able to be saved. Nope. Dies last second. Oh, that's got to suck.
2, check.
64.
Bravo to Charlie, we need that support ASAP, dude.
Hi, Command, this is Ground.
Send traffic high.
Hey, as soon as Ems revived Devincer, he died in...
60 seconds ran out. I was timing it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Copy.
Sorry, man.
Tell the Bravo currently trying to push into compound.
I'll say that killed it.
Crash holo into something now.
Don't you dare crash my waifu into something! Wait, hold on. Has Air even been shot down yet?
What squad is still over by the Birkin wreck on the west side?
One of the 2 without waifus.
Alright, out of 5, so... Man.
I guess that would be dope.
I'm not gonna lie, I designed this out for you guys to be used a lot more, and it's kind of showing.
Copy that.
Phobia of AA.
Like, you guys even did a wild weasel run in here, and there was nothing.
Make it fast, make it fast, make it fast.
Alright, commander's seat, get in the driver's seat.
Okay, I don't want people lingering around the van. Just get in the van. I don't care who they are.
Alright, so they traded with that guy. Yeah, the safari van, right? Marshall is now aggroed out and running. Oh no.
I got a Marshall northeast of the first objective.
Might need to get AT on it or tell Amora to come and assist. They brought that guy back up. So we're still at 64. So they got some defilade here to work with. They might try to extract everyone, just drive off. But they're leaving those 2 guys. And breach and clear this position. It's a little command laptop. Hold up, we're gonna look back.
Bravo to ground command, just to let you know, we are sweeping and clearing the sweep and clear objective.
Solid copy.
That was a miss from the AT.
We're gonna push on to the next objective as soon as we've secured this one.
Air's dropping off reinserts. These guys are following Outcast. Oh man, how many people are in there?
Firm Alpha, Bravo will follow you as quickly as we can.
More guys dropped off. Wow, vehicle charging in. Really smart tactic. Hope they notice the auto turret. Just a little bit of desync right there. Vince, I'm surprised he didn't get murked. You got that Marshall in the back. Bits gets plopped. So this is why you sometimes tell people...
We DC'd like 5 people with that antic.
Yeah, if too many people jump out of a vehicle at once, it sometimes causes that. It's rare, but today we've had a lot of interesting mess-ups, so...
It's like one of those Russian egg hole things.
Bring. Any friendly forces in MLRS?
Oh no!
Alpha is...
Oh no!
Take all MLRS back to base and take them out to the red zone.
Oh my god.
Get it into the low ground, don't put it on high tops.
The Blitz.
Go and provide
it's still alive because it's pretty well armored, but holy crap. Marshall's now coming around. No one's looking at this angle.
But armor can solve that.
Mora now trying to reposition to find that Marshall. I'm waiting to see the shots in the back.
Copied.
Uh-oh.
Set up a 3, I see. Where's the Marshal at?
Southeast
65.
East. Close.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're overwatching your position now. Do you want us to push in and support, or are you good?
I'm unaware of the position. Our last standing order was taken in marks and drive back to base.
Affirm.
That is what everyone else is doing, Alpha.
Affirm, Alpha, that's fine.
Break
The rest of you regroup and get ready to push the next objective.
Alright, they got it. Nice.
Ground forces, that martial fire came in from the northeast, not southeast, is what was previously described.
Charlie, I'll marshal.
So they got the other ones.
The swoop and clear objective down.
Yep, we just looked it.
Be advised, Hunter on the road chasing MLRS.
Alpha has all the MLRSs.
Alright, we're gonna try to stop one of the MLRSs here. Oh, I think he got out.
Alpha lead at MLRS, are you on there? We're coming up on your 6 to provide close support while you're getting out of this fucking fire engagement zone.
The other 2 MLRs is taking back from the hunters.
Ah, that was beautiful.
Affirm, that's not my
We have another one down right here. What are we at? 65? I've already lost track again. So they brought him back up.
Bravo to Delta, could you possibly move your ass out of that compound and
He's
get down here
hit.
and help us? Just
Be
jump in
advised.
nicely.
Be advised, enemy Marshal inside the northern objective, plus you have enemy reinforcements in mass coming in from the EI marker at grid ref 081061 northeast of the installation markers.
Oh, they got the turret. Good. Good.
Clear objective, try and want those reinforcements.
Alpha MLRS, just pull yourself up to the left side of the road and let my Vic overtake so we can take point.
Alright, so 66 because Fabit's gonna die. Now we have this firefight coming around.
Which Vic did Armor 1, Armor 2 just run into?
Still these two guys remaining, but holy crap.
Hey, Defensor, tell your helicopter crew if they land anywhere, I'll bring their rearm vehicle, or repair vehicle.
Is the vehicle Armor 2 trailing behind on 50?
Helicopter crew, if you can hear me on 50, anywhere you land, I will bring you a repair vehicle as long as it's close to base.
Now they're on this 50 cal.
Right, Alpha first, MLRS, you can proceed on to base from here. We'll try and find the rest of the Motley crew.
Fluffers is still down.
Send traffic for ground.
Be advised, we are clearing the capture MLRS marker now with Delta. As soon as we've cleared, we're going to push on to the most northern objective. Out copy.
Solid copy. Make sure you regroup before you push.
One man down right there. So that's 2 squads versus a single squad they might be able to hold. So there's Fabit. I already counted his death though. And these two just do not want to leave
Hey, how
that
are your
position.
guys' ammo counts going?
Infidel giving 860. Like I said, even after the flowers. I didn't catch the rest of that. I'm sorry, Infidel. Need to increase the text size of OBS again. Otherwise, they're taking care of the QRF up there. Medic's climbing up. He'll be able to get Luxy. Grenadier round went off. But they're still okay. I think they're going to get off and probably climb down.
Command.
Send traffic.
Help.
And the helicopter.
Pain.
Delta and Charlie, let me know when you're ready to move.
Amazing.
Did you bring your thing back to base, or did you die?
Zope, no!
We'll give
Go
him
clear it.
half a minute.
I can't heal him. Tell Zope to respawn, I'll TP him back.
Right, we want to go now.
We're not counting that!
If not, fuck off from the earth.
Charlie and Delta rolling to the next objective.
Solid copy. Be advised, you got 3 enemy EI at your 6 o'clock. The platoon sergeant and myself are going to go clear that.
Oh my god. I'm not counting that. The debug death. Hey, Hardman, how are you doing?
I would like to point out
Token
that
Aussie.
Aussie is great, but Slushy's little addition makes it even better.
Do I? Yeah, oh yeah. No, I know that. Yep. Thanks for dropping by, Hardman.
Hi, Command. When you get a chance, if you could TP M's over to me, I'll stop.
Pin your position over.
I don't know what happened. My game just decided to shoot itself when we hopped out, so how'd it go?
Yeah, it went really well.
Yeah, they got them both. That's all I can tell you.
Thank you, High Com.
Right.
I see they got
Outcast, stand by. I'm TPing him up to your position.
Apparently, where you had us, where we ran right in and dismounted.
He's gonna be up the road on the
there was
T
an
intersection.
auto turret there.
Copied. I see him.
Well, people made it to the
We have another man down over here. He's in a tough to get to tower, so hopefully the medic will go around, and these guys are now pushing up.
There, so.
And be advised, Bravo is 6-man effective at this time. 2 guys have had to drop out for real life stuff.
Fine, we'll count it. What are we at? 66?
All MLRSs are outside of the AO and RTB'd back to, and are RTBing back to base.
Excellent.
Moving to the final objective.
All right. At this point, you can either keep clearing stuff or you can RTB. Let me know.
We haven't deaded that cache, but
Okay, go do it.
So we're gonna just keep throwing bodies at the wall for a good cause.
So, Outcast, I want to inquire on this one. Why don't we just use the MLRS to literally level an entire town?
That's too
Because it's a
smart.
war game and it's cheating.
Well, it's a war game. It's war.
They didn't do it to us, to my knowledge.
Oh no, the MLRs ran out of ammo. Oh no.
Or they just weren't loaded in the first place for the war game.
Oh.
Like it was last week.
Break, this is Delta
Oh,
to
no.
Charlie. There's an enemy squad north on the street.
Charlie copies engaging.
Oh no. Boo-hoo, all the
Bravo
ammo's
copies,
gone.
we're coming too.
Wait, no. Ammo. No ammo, yay. Did he get medics? No, he did not! 67!
Who you calling?
This gentleman, unsure if my radio was.
So I'm pretty sure this guy just decked
Yep.
both of them.
For future reference, if you're just trying to make sure your radio's working, just say 50 check.
I did.
Oh, well, I read you.
We're at 68, Mox?
Appreciate it.
Alright, we're at 68. I trust your counting.
keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, a little bit more. And a little bit to your left. Alright, that's good.
What is the current objective you wish Armor 2 to
So is
pursue?
Zam right? I think Zam's right then. We're at 67. Gosh darn it, Mox. You're hurting me.
We can clear with Bravo.
Oh, I hope he doesn't pass by the infantry and walk right into this guy, because that's gonna be bad.
1A. We're gonna start advancing up this road in a sec. You gonna fucking lay fire down this bitch?
Yep, is that cash marker accurate?
Hey, Firm, you can dump the cash marker.
Yeah, I'll second.
Don't shoot on index, people don't like that.
Alright, so that guy's down. K-Man's getting him up.
Glasses or something, because it's just a fucking hole in the ground.
Yeah, just park that anywhere at base.
Hey, look, man, I didn't check it out. I just read the map, okay?
Ladies, let us all participate on a great journey.
Hi, Command. I want to inquire about the strength of some of the bricks here.
Alright, you guys might want to get some distance. This is gonna... Oh, look, it didn't kill Zope this time.
We shall fire the halos. There is a cache there that needs to be deaded, and then we shall fire the halos.
When it comes to air battles, it 1-0 to me.
I'm just gonna sit in the artillery piece, so if we die, we die.
Undead, I feel you, man. Thanks for the 4-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this. So 3 men down over here. These guys are defending this position. I'm not even going to send QRF. Like, there's been such a butt kicking.
Bravo to Delta, be advised, though we are combat ineffective at this time, just medicing.
Alpha, I would recommend getting you guys away from that cache we're about to go for, so one it with HE.
No, you're not.
Hello, Alpha. I believe all of Alpha is RTB'd, and yeah, we got the MLRSs out of here.
Fantastic. Let me know when that cache is deaded, and then we're gonna load up everybody we can, and we're gonna head back to base, I guess. Unless we need to hold. Command, do we need to hold?
Negative. You're just completing the secondary objective, and then we're gonna RTB. I'm just gonna have us RTB. The death count's already been high enough.
Copied. Does the... we got enemy infantry coming in from the AA marker.
Yes, yes you do.
Hey, for the love of God, get your guys out of the cache.
Ooh, Barbarian just crosses and gets shot.
Hey, armor pieces, if you see infantry coming from the AA position, please light them up. And High Command, does the, kill counter match what everybody is best?
Angel just giving leads. You know what this is for? Of course it is. Thanks, Angel. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Bravo to Delta. Bravo to Delta.
Oh, man.
Bravo to Delta.
Ground, this is high. Say again. That's 68.
When does the kill counter end?
Just RTB. We're just break. All objectives are done. Please RTB.
Send and go
Copy.
Team 6. Now.
When does the kill counter end? Copy. Everybody load up your guys into a vehicle.
Just go home,
Doesn't
please.
matter if it's a friendly or hostile vehicle, just load up and fall back.
It's time to stop.
Yes, it is.
Air, please do the airstrike.
Fall back to the
ACY fell off the guard tower.
Load up into the helicopters
There's a bad
there if
joke
you don't
in
have a
there.
ride.
Barbarian 69 deaths.
Over to command, we are RTB at this time.
Nice. There we go. Air's doing stuff. Use the 20 millimeter. Alright, this is high. Once I see all forces are leaving the AO, I will go ahead and index.
Copied.
Ooh! They ain't messing around. DJ, where's that 20 millimeter?
I think I have one of my dudes like right next to you. Make sure he gets out of there.
Does a rocket run again, but he's using AP rockets. Oh my god. I'm gonna tab out and unlock the channel.
You need a...
Be advised, Ground Command's vehicle is going on a holy journey for a good cause.
Are you daft? The Halos are weapons.
The great journey requires sacrifices. Oh, wow, that was disappointing.
Here, let me help you out with that one.
Be advised, please add $50 to the pile.
But we were at 69.
Be advised, there were 10 people inside this vehicle that you just deaded.
79.
Arrived for $69. What?
79 total. Yes, it counts. Because they were trying to do it anyway. Oh my god. Let's start moving everyone up.
Iceberg, try to index.
Oh, fuck. Hey.
That time. You're not wrong. That doesn't change it. For fuck's sake.
Alright. Just moving everyone up here. Guys, I'm sorry that op went that way. Ground command.
Awesome.
I people know better. Outcast, when's the last time a force split won us an operation?
So, as soon as we had started the engagement, I thought back, and I'm like, when did this ever work when we split the forces? And at that point in time, it was too late to pull the forces back. Both forces were engaged.
What did I tell you when we were literally 2 minutes from stepping off?
As said, and I quote, wouldn't it be better to push the southern objective first? Why are we so focused on the anti-air pieces?
Excuse me. So you could have just had to blow up the AA. So you could have set up. I thought you were gonna set up a Titan and just blow it up from range. That's what I thought you were doing, but instead you committed half your force to it. So
So yeah, that was a misunderstanding on my part. I heard MLRS and immediately thought AA. That was my fault.
If you actually know okay, so many things to say. When you blew up the AA, I didn't have any cheetahs in there. I had nothing. I tried to imply that was the only AA they had. So that's my bad if I didn't imply it hard enough. But like Air even did a wild weasel run after the AA was hit, and they didn't take any fire for a good like 20 seconds until one machine gun looked up and started shooting at them. So I was trying to imply that I gave them 20 millimeter cannons and rocket pods with AP. So if you needed airstrike, they could have easily done airstrikes. The 20 millimeter for infantry and the rocket pods for vehicles, but that turned into a bit of a slog. So everyone that went to the air site got wiped. And the other attack got pretty messed up as well. And then, Waves just reinserted and Waves died. Because I just had an MRAP driving around in circles shooting at people. And that MRAP, if it, releases too much of a burst and a bullet hits you after you go in the purple uncon animation, it'll insta-kill you. So that's why some people were getting, immediately tapped. Not counting Outcast vehicle, before I did that, there were 69 KIAs.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's entirely my fault. And basically, as soon as people started to die in mass, it was more along the lines of everybody regroup, okay, everybody push. And it was not because I knew that when people died, the donations would be going on. Because at this point in time, I know that nobody likes to do a slog. And so the whole goal was basically get them back in as fast as possible. So,
but again,
the initial plan is what shot us in the foot.
Mhm.
And because the initial plan shot us in the foot, it messed me up for the rest of the op. And because it messed me up for the rest of the op, it ended up being a slog for the entire op. So you can go all the way back and say it was entirely my fault, and I'll take responsibility for that one.
It's okay. I mean,
it's because I split the force, and it's also because when I heard MLRS, I immediately assumed AA.
Yep.
And that was my stupidity getting so focused on the MLRS or so focused on the AA, at which point in time I don't even remember which I was so focused on.
That's all right. Hey, it happens. Just, again, the monthly reminder, because TSB always does a force split once a month, and it almost always goes poorly. So don't split the force, because I build these ops with the intention of you attacking with your full force. I'm thinking I'm going to add to the drone list, because the drones weren't even touched today. If you brought some of those drones with you, especially the armed ones, that would have been a lot helpful as well. I'm also debating giving you a Kajman reskin with waifu skin, but I'm still on the fence about that, but we'll try it next week to give Air a better role and the access to Skyfire. So, yeah. I'm sorry that this turned into a slog, guys. I didn't mean for it to go that way. It was literally just a mirror op of the other op from last week. It's just that every garrison position I had 2 squads of infantry and like 2 or 3 vehicles, with the idea of you'll take out the AA from range or whatever, and then you can have Air literally come in and dunk those Vics. But it just turned into a bit of a massacre, and I am sorry for that, and I'm sorry for the weird spawn issues for the people trying to get in that couldn't get into the last 2 slots. I'll experiment with something to try to fix it with next week, and hopefully that'll fix it. But it wasn't an issue last week, and we had a full server then as well. So,
Liru, just one note on that. It was Jackal 1-1, the first and third slots.
Okay.
That were acting up.
I'll see what I can do about that. I have a suspicion, but I'm gonna have to do some research, because I doubt I'll be able to get 45 people to recreate the issue. So I'll do what I can. But thank you. I am writing that down right now. Outcast, go ahead. Debrief from Ground Command's POV, please.
So obviously, I made a mistake in splitting the forces. As I apologize for yelling at you and kind of raising my voice with you, I didn't gather from the whole thing that you were trying to say and whatever about don't split the forces. The way I gathered it was, let's completely forget about the AA pieces and why the heck are we so focused on that? And then the emphasis that was put into place of it was going to be difficult for Air to do much until those AA pieces were destroyed. Because that's what I got out of the
logging into PayPal.
So I started getting frustrated. So I apologize for raising my voice against you. And obviously, my fault for splitting the forces. That's what basically started the whole slog. And once the slog started, it basically just devolved from there. Thank you, people who were running reinserts and doing so very quickly. But yeah, basically, as soon as that AA piece was down, we basically regrouped as many people as we could together, pushed into the southern objective, and then essentially the entire thing was Zerg tactics. So there wasn't really much strategy involved. It was just Zerg tactics to the next objective. Nice job, Alpha, for getting those MLRSs back. Thank you, Armor, for protecting the MLRSs as they went back. I don't really have anything else to say. Besides, again, my fault. I apologize. Alpha.
Alpha did stuff. The first insert, or whatever, we went, killed the AA site. A Rhino rolled up behind us and apparently was machine gunning us, but I was running at approximately 3 frames at that time, so I couldn't hear it. One moment I was standing up and I was alive, and then the next moment I was just laying there bleeding out, so I was really confused. But my AT man knocked out one of the missile sites, Bravo's AT knocked out the other one, and then the game plan was just exfil off to the northwest or some shit, or northeast. No, west, yeah. And that didn't go to plan because we were all dead. But it seemed like most of the people in my squad had fun. Sorry I bitched a lot about my shitty frames, but potato computer's turning into a baked potato.
It's nothing usual outside of your usual bitching.
Yeah, it's nothing usual outside of my usual bitching, but all the new people did good. Clueless stepped up as 2IC when my game, or when Arma pulled an Arma and crashed, but I don't know, we got all the MLRSs out, and that's all that really fucking matters. Anyone in my squad have anything to add?
I need a doctor, my heart rate is still 600.
Right, well, that means they had fun. Bravo.
Yep. Bravo, from our point of view, we had an absolute blast. We have no complaints at all. We didn't personally feel it was a slog, so you know that obviously come from somewhere else for you guys. But as far as Bravo are concerned, we actually had a really good op. The only thing I would complain about is squad's taken a long ass time to get moving from one objective to the next at times, and there was no reason for it as far as I could see. Bravo were pushing ahead quite happily at times with no issues. So I don't understand why there was a bit of a hold up at certain objectives, but hey ho, it might have been factors I couldn't see. First objective went really well up until the point that our Vic crew had to pull back. And again, that's not a negative on the Vic crew. You guys got smashed by the Marshal, so we understood it. I think if we'd have had you guys supporting us as well, if we had waited maybe, or if you hadn't have got hit as hard by the Marshal, we'd have been fine. We got taken out, I think, by one dude in a fucking tower that just managed to mow down everyone as we came in. So it just happens, unfortunately. Yep, helped clear the AA, pushed on through the next objectives. I think I died twice. Died again on the next town in DC, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, I'm really happy with the T0 performances. Big shout out to Black Baron and who was my medic? Oh, I think he's gone.
That was me.
That was you. Okay, perfect. Yeah, my medic again. You're a T0, aren't you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Deadwalker, there you go. Really good job. You both did exactly what I needed you to do. You followed orders. You stuck at the back as a medic. Baron, you provided over support as I needed. So again, really happy with your performance today. But yeah, everything Bravo did I was very, very happy with, and I really enjoyed the op. So again, didn't notice any kind of slogging or anything like that. Charlie?
I'm surprised I got praise.
Real quick before Charlie goes, those of you guys in here who are able to donate, please do donate to the fundraiser thing going on right now. It's for the if you haven't heard, it's for the Australian brush fires happening right now. It's going to the firefighters out there. So just
There's
saying that
link
for
I
the
just
people
put
who
in.
are new.
Yep. But I will be honest, this all of the deaths are going to get it to its goal, so that's good.
Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
No one
Charlie,
died in vain, yay!
No biggie. No huge complaints from Charlie. We tried to keep up with everyone. Unfortunately, after the first part where stuff went south due to us apparently walking right into the line of sight of a rhino that we never saw.
So this is a donation
in
Aussie,
so we actually
USD
don't just wander
to
off in 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Part of that's me. I got shot like 3 times in that town, and each time it's like a couple more of us died each
so
time.
If we
so it's
have,
like, try to get reinsert,
what's
regroup,
our number here?
Regroup, just over and over. Sorry about kind of leaving you out in the wind there for the second part of that. Bravo hitting that helo base. Most of us were actually to your south side across the road, but again, kind of having the squad lead be dead and walking his way back in doesn't entirely help, so apologies on that, but everything went fine past that with us just holding off NATO reinforcements from coming down that main MSR. So no complaints.
Was for Charlie, was that the Hunter GMG that just annihilated us at the very beginning?
So what annihilated are we talking about where first contact started or where specifically?
First contact you said was a rhino. The second time, which was us in the town in that little destroyed building, I'm pretty sure it was the hunter with the 50 cal that dunked like 3 of us in a row.
Yes. Yeah, it was. I couldn't get a shot off at it because it was
I had no idea. I had no idea there was a rhino until at the very end when we were at the heli base.
Yeah, we never saw that. I probably should have planned that route better. I tried to keep us in the trees the entire time, but I guess each time we jumped across tree line to tree line, that was enough time for us to get spotted by some Vic on thermal. I should have considered that, so that's my fault.
I was there for so long and I never saw it.
Okay, I saw it afterwards. It had a really nasty angle on us between some trees.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was basically bad luck. We were hidden for like every area except one angle.
Yeah, let's double check that next time before crossing. Go Delta.
Well, it was a bit of a slog for Delta, I'll admit that. At first we couldn't really find the tank and kill the tank, then we got all mowed down, reinserted, and then a rogue hunter just kept doing circles around us and shooting everyone down as well. After that, we kind of regrouped. I lost a couple of people to DCs. I don't know if it was technical issue or whatever else. After that, moved out, got picked up by command, was very amusing, and cleared after that. Actually, we managed to kill the tank as well, so we did something.
All right.
Next. The crew, yeah.
I'm doing maintenance at the moment, so
So guys, we got $776 added to that charity, and
I'm Vic Crew 2, so
beat
I
the
guess
donation
I'll
goal.
have
So
my pence.
it's awesome.
Well, we had a bit of
we
technical
couldn't have done it
issues,
without
a
the
light
player
way of
base.
putting
So
it.
thanks to Basil for
and
reaching out. Thanks for all the
everything went a bit
guys that were in the
clusterfuck.
Aussie group that came in.
But
And
we
I hope
tried,
you guys
tried
keep
to
enjoying
do
everything, man.
What it
Let me
was,
tap back in
got
here.
a bit confused about where I was supposed to go, but what went mostly fine. It wasn't like a slog, it was just mainly back and forth. Over to you, Armor 1 out, actual or whatever you are, wherever you are.
Temp, you take it, dude. I'm doing stuff.
I mean, Vic Crew 1 tried to do it all, basically. We navigated forests, navigated roads, tried to do as much fire support,
Stig.
but did it
Right, Odin.
mostly successfully. But other than that, we were reinsert Vic, and we were trying to provide any fire support, mostly coordinating with Alpha, but other squads were also around. So in terms of that, more or less, infantry was working well with us. So I guess that was okay. But it was a decent role.
All right, is that everyone?
Just pilots, I think, boss.
All right, pilots, go ahead.
Slashy.
Was good. Reinserting fun. Stop dying.
Jensen.
Pretty good up. Had some problems in the beginning. Went down 2 times, but hit most of my targets.
Yeah, real good. Really on point. I mean, not to brag, but my smokes were also quite on point.
Big Ed.
I mean, I've surprised myself.
So, last thing I want to say, guys, we just blew the donation goal out the water and got it by. So thank you for playing. And I hate to say it like this, but thanks for dying a lot so we could do that. So we have another up at 8:30, guys. 2.5 hours. Yes, John. Thank you, John. Giving your part. But yeah, next stop's at 8:30, 2.5 hours. I'll try to make it there, so I'll see you guys there. I'm gonna AFK 1 sec.
Can I ask this 1 second first?
Yeah, shoot.
Was it you driving that drove that hunter into the MLRS?
Yes. That was like the only remote control I tried to do because I was trying to cut it off and I ended up flipping my car and throwing it into a building. That was pretty fun.
Oh, that's what we
You
passed on the way
scared the
back.
absolute shit out of me with that.
You're welcome. BRB.
It was epic. Thanks. I want to
Hey,
do it
Liru,
again.
real quick.
Yeah.
Liru, real quick. When you finish, could you pull me?
Yeah, I'll pull you after. Give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bravo, good work. I have absolutely zero complaints. You would have.
All right, so yeah, if you guys go check that link again, we've pretty much blown that donation goal out of the water. So shout out to everyone in that Australian group for first off, shout out to Basil for letting me know about this, and shout out to everyone that donated to help, and shout out to all the players. I'm happy they still had fun, even though there was a very high death count. And on a final note, if you're going to come in here and bash me and say I'm everything wrong with the Arma community while I'm doing a charity stream, that was funny as fuck. Oh, man, I'm going to wrap it up here before the haters keep showing up. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. And cheers and have a good one. I'm just laughing about this, man. Like, you do a good deed and people come in and hate on you anyway. It's great. It's great. But hope this helps the firefighters in Australia. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Or night. Cheers.